Rest of the day, folks. And I may turn that DEus 2 on. If I was a biased person, you know, out here, I wouldn't turn that machine on, okay? Because I don't believe it'll do this well on this test right here. And I've not even swept this actual fall. I have swept the Equinox. You see that right there? Single layer cigarette paper, and that is small. Single layer, okay? And I'm in the prospecting mode on this machine, multi-frequency. She's a hitting her, boys. You hear that? 15, 17 ID, 14. All right. 20 kilohertz. It's a hitting it. 40 kilohertz. It's a hitting it, okay? Now, I got sort of curious. I'm over here in the field program. 40 kilohertz. Let's see what happens here. So it's a hitting it, and power program 40 kilohertz. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's a hitting it, okay? So I'm going to turn this machine off. We'll turn on this Equinox. I'll try to do sort of the same thing I did with this. Okay. Prospecting. Multi-frequency. You hear that fall? Okay. 40 kilohertz. So it's a hitting it. Prospecting 2. Multi-frequency. It's a hitting it. 40 kilohertz. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to field 2. Multi-frequency. Not very good at all, okay? And I'm going to go to 40 kilohertz here. Let's see what happens. Look at that. See that? Nothing. But if I go over here to prospecting mode in 40 kilohertz. All right, let's try part 2, 40 kilohertz. Okay. Field 2 has got this window notched out up here. That's the reason it's not hitting it in 40 kilohertz, okay? So it hits it, the Equinox hits it, and the Legend hits that pretty good. Actually real good if you ask me, but let's turn the old DEus on. I'm biased, okay? You know, I'm getting sick and tired of hearing that mess. I've already reported on this machine is subservient to an Equinox 800 on something like this right here, okay? And I'm going to show it again. Now, at the very least, what this helps a person do is at least see the ID on something like this. Okay? Go field. Just like she comes out of the box, boys. You see that call height? If I get right down on it, you hear it. If I start raising that call, it goes bye-bye. Okay? And what we'll do here, we'll go to mono program. Look at it. This is 40.4 kilohertz, okay? Again, I raise that call. She's weak. Okay? So what I'll do, I'll turn this back off. Since this is a new release, more or less this Legend's a newer release, I'm going to turn it back on. I want to give a little better demonstration of the call height on this. See what happens. And I'm just going to go over here into the prospecting mode. Multi, okay? So I'm getting a signal. It's sort of weak, but I'm hearing more on this machine than I am at DEus 2, okay? 40 kilohertz. Okay, I'm going to raise the call. Okay, I believe the multi-frequency is outperforming the single frequency here on this when I raise the call. All right. I'm sure of it, okay? So you got to see that.